Okay, Fong Yong, I realized you have delivered the speech, which I like. Now, beside the stage evaluation, I thought I want to give you a more detailed evaluation of what you have done. Okay, first of all, as I say that, now your strength in your presentation is very clear. Your message is very clear, your delivery is very clear, so you got a message. The second strength that you have is that you engage the audience. You got them in, understand what is the leadership style and so on. And what I also like very much is how you demonstrated the leadership style. Now, area that you would have to work on would be your gesture. So when you were on stage, your gesturing was quite mechanical. So if you can, it's just to relax your body. You put your hands by the side, or some occasionally raise it up and so on. Yeah. Otherwise, you throughout the whole speech, you know, your hand is really right in the center, holding like that. But just let it fall naturally and feel relaxed and so on. I also like to suggest that if you can have more vocal variety. When you have vocal variety, projecting your voice to the audience, okay, or imitating the different characters you have in the story. That will make your speech a lot more interesting. So if you can focus on these few areas, it will be a very, very good evaluation. Alright? Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the project Fong Yong is doing is called Understanding Your Leadership Style. What I'd like to say is that I'd like to congratulate Fong Yong for his hard work. Now, this is not the first time I heard his speech. I heard his speech first time on stage and also at a video. He worked very hard to prepare for this speech. In fact, I felt that he has over-rehearsed, which is very good. Alright, that was what impressed me very much. Now, I would like to suggest that for Fong Yong, if you want to make this speech even better, one thing is, when you're doing a dialogue session on stage, he was doing this way, okay? I was speaking to that guy. Okay, and then after you turn this way, speak again. Now, this is very obvious and this is very mechanical. I like to suggest very simple. It's a simple technique to say that. Okay, for example, I'm not talking to my friend. Okay, hey John, how are you today? John replied, well, it was a very good day. And are you going to the Toastmaster meeting today? Oh no, I'm too busy. Can you see? Just a slight twist of your body, you're having a dialogue session of two persons. But if you have the fact that if you turn your body too drastically, it's less natural. And talking of being natural, you must understand that being a speaker on stage, you have to be as natural as you can. Now, Fong Yong has over-prepared his speech. Okay, nothing wrong with that. But because when you over-prepare a speech, it becomes very mechanical. Guys, when you're speaking on a stage, you need to assume that you're talking to your friends. And like when you're talking to 1 to 1, 1 to 10, 1 to 100, it's the same thing. Of course, over the years of practice, you become good. So I'd like to say here is that when you are communicating on stage, look at them, everyone in the eyes. Okay, or your voice projection, make sure the last person can hear you. And now I'm going to give you the top secret of how can you speak naturally on stage. And this is how I coach professional speakers who pay me a lot of money to coach them. You want to know the secrets? Yes. Technology. Guys, in this modern day, we are so lucky to have the smartphone. So what I'd like you to do now in your next speech or preparation, at home, in front of the camera, video record your whole presentation. But make sure your eye look into the camera. Okay? And after the recording, play back the video and look into the screen to say, ask this honest question. Is that speaker speaking to me? If he is, you have reached a very high standard. If he's not, you know that you need to practice. So can you understand now? What I'm trying to tell you is you need to speak to the audience, just like I'm speaking to you now. I can see everyone, okay? And because I'm having a conversation, I have dialogue. So this technique that I train professional speakers is very simple but very powerful. Take out your smartphone, record a speech, and during the time, speak to your camera so that your audience can feel you. Just like you're feeling me. Are you feeling me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so remember, this technique, if you do it, I can assure you.
I learned that I have to use my gestures and be more natural.
and have vocal variety. And I find that feedback is valuable and detailed. I'll try to apply your feedback to my upcoming speeches. I find that Hock-Chong is direct and straight to the point, and is valuable feedback which will bring my improvement to the next level. I find that Hock-Chong has helped me a lot, and I will work hard to improve my speeches in the future. Thank you, Hock-Chong.
It was April 2018. My mentor messaged me. I'm into education. I'm mainly in English coaching for overseas students. Would you like to help me part-time after work or weekends? Sure. Good evening, Toastmasters of evening, President, fellow Toastmasters and guests. 2 days later, Jen and I met after work to help an overseas student called Yanhua. Yanhua has to pass an English exam in order to study in university. The first session went like this. I go to school, you go to school, you go to school. Say with me. I go to school, you go to school, you go to school. Excellent. We taught Yanhua a shortcut in English. 100 common words. By teaching a beginner 100 common words, you have learned 50% of practical English. 2 sessions later, Jack decided that I can coach Yanhua on my own. When I coached Yanhua on my own for the first time, I was inexperienced. After that session, I reflected and improved. I coached Yanhua on Wednesday and Friday nights and Sunday mornings. A few weeks later, the exam was around the corner. I had lunch with Jack. Jack spoke about Yanhua. I gave you a week's turn to see if you can teach him. Don't you feel tired teaching him after work? I do. However, I'm helping someone in need. It's okay if I'm tired, for the greater good. I teach overseas students in a training center. Would you like to observe how I teach? Alright. At the training center, I was about to observe how Jack teach. Suddenly, the owner of the training center asked me for help. A teacher from this classroom needs help. Can you help him? Okay. The classroom was noisy like a market. After I entered the classroom, it became quiet. After class, the owner thanked me for my help. She asked me if I can help on weekends. I said yes. Jack said that the students like me and enjoyed my coaching. I didn't know that I can teach. I learned from Jack in the training center. I'm glad to say that Yanhua passed his exam. I remember what Jack told me in the training center. If you can get along with kids, it helps in getting along with people, like a future girlfriend. Women like men who care for kids sincerely. This is because they have potential to become loving fathers. Brownie points. A good teacher has to be good at 2 things. One, able to explain things clearly. 2, able to motivate students. Read class work, not homework. Homework is slow feedback. If a teacher gives homework today, and the students hand in the homework the next day, the teacher will take 2 to 3 days to mark a few classes of homework. When the students get back their homework, it will be next week. Class work and marking on spot is fast feedback. Rope runner, beep beep. We focus on student for a few minutes before we jump to the next student. You're too nice. What I just showed the student is tough love. He's distracted. If he's in school, the teacher may think that he's stupid and ignore him. If a teacher ignores a distracted student, the student may fall behind. I kept my explanation simple and motivated my students. Persevere a bit, do well for exams, and can study in primary school. I had a distracted student and motivated him with humor. Do faster, you can watch the Bears and go home. I watched the Bears on my way back home. Show of hands, how many of you know the Bears? We Bear Bears is a cartoon of 3 bears. One day, I had 2 naughty students and a good student in class. It was a few days before exam. The 2 naughty students were still playing. Whee! They were affecting the good student. I had to do something. I raised my voice. Enough! Stop playing! There was silence. I would rather be a bit strict than to leave you behind. I watched a TED Talk by Sir Ken Robinson. He said, "No child left behind." My top 2 leadership styles are altruistic and coaching. When dealing with the 2 students, I was authoritative. Last year, I caught up with my mentor Jack. He asked me about being a tuition teacher. Don't you feel frustrated teaching the students? I'm fine, for the greater good. Thank you.